Where was your taco pizza from? Taco Bell?
Yes.
It looked...
Hunt already made fun of me.
It looked so much better than that. I was really confused. And Gillis came back. He's like, did Stacia get Taco Bell? I was like, no, I don't think so. Like, I thought it was real Mexican. It looked pretty good.
No, I actually got Taco Bell. Did you see that there's this like viral TikTok going around that the marketing manager somewhere jokingly said like, hey, this vendor's buying us Arby's today. What do you want? And everyone was like, I'm good.
I'm good.
And like, are you serious? Like, what? What? And so they all just like dug it. And then Arby's literally sent them Arby's. And like half of the people were like, okay, I take it back. I'm sorry. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It's still bad. So don't send me Arby's.
I'm not an Arby's hater, so.
You are or not?
I'm not.
I am.
It's definitely not my like go-to. It's definitely not the first
your
place to go to. But I don't hate it by any means.
I went to a funeral one time that catered Arby's.
Wow. That's bold.
They liked the Arby's French dips.
Oh, okay.
And so that was like their favorite food was an Arby's French dip. So the person that died, so the wife
that's understandable.
Yeah, the wife catered Arby's French dip meat. So for anyone curious, you can cater that.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
welcome to Driven for More. I'm Stacia, and this is the lovely Carter.
Oh yeah.
And we're hanging. It's 70 degrees. I don't even think it hit 70 yet. It's freaking cold.
It's beautiful out.
It's July, Carter. This is beautiful in September.
It's July. It's 70 degrees out and sunny. It is ideal weather.
It is really nice. I did not allow my children to stay home today. The babysitter had called me because we had gotten a delivery of rock, and so she was just telling me that was all good. And she's like, oh, well, the girls don't seem like they want to go. And I'm like, that's so funny because they don't have a choice. That's so funny. Yep, there is zero choice. You don't get to stay home. That's like the joy of teenagers, is they're just like, they sometimes like get to the age that they think they're like too cool. Like, I'm too cool to go to the petting zoo. I'm too cool to go, like, shut up and go to the petting zoo. I don't want to hear it.
Don't care.
Like,
you're a good one.
Don't care what you're doing. And then I get a picture from Vaylee, sent me a Veda holding a cat. Like, oh, we need another cat. And I'm like, no, we don't.
Not a chance.
Here's my proof of my Taco Bell. So
there we go.
I still have my drink instead of my soda water today. I've got Taco Bell drink. So Carter and I didn't even talk anything about what we're going to talk about today.
Nope.
We're just on the off the cuff as per norm.
I was gonna say that's not something out of the usual for the most part.
No, I was just telling Carter, I was like, I think my computer has become my security blanket because half the time I don't even look at it. I've got like a couple of my notes, but
it's just there.
She's just there. It just makes me feel nice and comfortable.
It's a decoration for it.
It's a decoration.
I gave up on that long ago.
Yeah, because what we would do is I would like plan out like, hey, this is what we're going to talk about for our episode, and completely axe the entire freaking thing I emailed him.
Freaking window within the first 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, close that. Where are we going?
We're done with this.
Saddle up.
Yeah. So I had kind of a mixture of what I wanted to talk about today. But I think really what it comes back to is being busy and still enjoying your life. So, there's so many people that they're busy and they love it, and there's busy and like hurried and don't enjoy it. And I really think that there's a big difference between the two of them and how to know which season you're in. And not necessarily season, but more like, what stage are you in with it? If you are feeling busy and hurried and not enjoying your life, we got to figure something out. Yeah. You can give the same exact calendar to two people. One person will be so grateful and the other person will be absolutely miserable, not know what to do with themselves. And it's most likely comes directly back to the capacity in which they have. Mm. What can they handle? And so why I was thinking about this is because I told the guys, the girls both made national teams this year for volleyball. And I was like, I may have bit off more than I can chew. I know I didn't though, because I wouldn't allow them to be able to, which I say that, like I wouldn't allow them to do more than I can chew. I would. Let's be real honest. No, I would just figure it out. I would figure it out whether I need to.
It'd be chaos, but you'd figure it out.
It'd be chaos, but we'd figure it out. And so I was writing down their schedules. So they've released, the practice schedules, and we actually have 2 days that are like straight overlap. And by straight overlap, I mean like one kid has to wait an hour and a half for the other kid to finish. But that seems like
that's not bad.
That's not terrible. It's like, drop off at 4, pick up at 8, and then I think for both days. And I was like, okay, well, that's pretty simple. But my thing is that I live 52 minutes one way away from practice. So that's a solid distance. It's a commitment.
Sure is.
How
many days a week is that?
I'll be 3 days one week, 4 days the next week.
That's a solid commitment.
I hope you know I love you, my children.
You better.
You better freaking know that I love you. But so with this, I'm like, okay, how I'm starting already that I'm like, I like planning appropriately so that I already have it in my head. I know what I'm going to do. And so I wrote down Monday through Thursday, and I'm like, okay, this is what we have going on. And mind you, this is the end of November to the beginning of July.
Okay.
Beginning-ish of July. And so I'm writing down each day. I'm figuring out, okay, where's my hours in here? Where's my hours in here? And so most people would look at it and they would be like, this is what? What are you doing? How much time? And it's so funny because as I was like typing this out, I was like thinking it over, and I threw it into my AI, and I was like, okay, hey, plan this out appropriately so you can catch the overlaps that maybe I'm missing. And so I popped in both their schedules, and it's like, you are set up for some really good quality time with Tinley and Parker. Like, that just shows you on how much I've developed my AI.
Yeah. Knows you. Like,
it just knows
back
me.
of your hand. Knows you better than you do.
Yep, because AI would be like, for some people, they'd be like, oh my gosh, like, this, you need to outsource, you need to like figure this out, this is way too much. Like, it's like, wow, you are set up for some quality time with Tinley and Parker on Mondays. Like, Mondays are going to be it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, 100%. And mind you, that was already in my mind. We, at the last season, upgraded our gym membership so that we have access to the gym in Sun Prairie now. Because I don't live in Sun Prairie, but that's where volleyball is. And so we upgrade our membership so we can go to the gym there with Tinley and Parker. We can go to different parks. We made like a list of all these parks to go to, some libraries, just like fun stuff to do. We go to Barnes and Noble a lot too. And I love doing challenges. So like we'll do a $5 challenge at Target and at Goodwill, and just these different things. Like they get $5. That's your limit. You can't go over it. Sorry. And it's just all, that comes back to teaching the money management and all those fun things. And so I just really was thinking about it, and I was like, I should really talk about the busyness and being overwhelmed and hurried versus really happy and enjoying, because you always can choose what path you're going to go down. You can choose to be grateful, or you can choose to be overwhelmed. And both of them can coincide. You can be slightly overwhelmed, but the more you focus on the positivity and the gratitude, the better your life's going to be. The better everything's going to be. So I am so grateful both of the girls made the teams that they made.
Right. It's a big accomplishment.
It's a huge accomplishment. They've been working really hard, especially Vaylee. Veda, she's been in volleyball longer. She was like 10 years old and started getting like obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Loved it. I started putting her in higher training, and she was practicing at 10. She was practicing with the 13-year-olds at a training that I had sent her to. And, she's been doing that. I mean, it's going on almost 4 years. So she's been doing volleyball for 4 years. Whereas Vaylee, she just didn't want to be like her sister.
You'll have that.
Yeah, she just was like, no, I want to figure out my own way. I don't want to, I don't want to compete with her. I don't want to do any of this stuff. It's when you have kids and you have two of them like so close in age and the same sex, it's inevitable to have competition and to feel like the second one always has to like measure up to the other one. And that's really difficult when they're a high achiever. Mm-hmm. And so it can sometimes make that next child feel so like inadequate.
Yeah, especially at that age.
100%.
Because as you mature, you get a lot better at it, being like, yeah, this is kind of, I'm limited here and whatnot. But anyways.
And so it's just so interesting. So I've always tried to let them have their own avenues. And so Vaylee was like creative, and she was so into skiing and just like doing her own thing, and I let her be. And then she started getting into volleyball last year. It was like, she ended up coming to a tournament with me. I believe it was in St. Louis, something. So it was just the three of us that went to St. Louis. And the first day she was miserable. She was crabby. She hated it. In which she didn't get enough sleep, this, that, or the other. And then after like she corrected her attitude after like 2 hours, she's like, wait a second, volleyball is actually kind of cool. I kind of like this.
Nice.
And yeah, but she's like, I like this. And so after that moment, she actually like, got into it. So from going from like never serving to, hey, I'm going to practice almost every single day. I'm going to try really hard. She ended up making a twos team for this previous season, which is our current year that we're in. And so she made the twos team. She was a little sad about it because she's like, oh, I really want to make a ones team. And I was like, girl, you realize you only just like started volleyball like a couple months beforehand, because tryouts are in July. So tryouts were in July of last year, and she had literally only started in March.
Crazy.
I'm like, dude, that you should be really happy with making the twos team.
Yep.
And so that was really interesting, but she was determined. She's like, I want to make a ones team. Like, I just want to be more. I'm like, okay, let's go. So she made it through the season. She did so great. She went to a volleyball camp 2 weeks ago. She got MVP at the camp, like just went hard. And so she obviously, hard work pays off. She made the ones team, and she is stoked. Like,
good for her.
So freaking excited. And I think back on it and I'm like, I feel that they actually like listen to of being like, okay, I do have to put the hard work in. I do have to do these different kinds of things. And I tell all of my kids that if they are willing to put in the work, I will put in the work on my end. Because it's a commitment to drive 52 minutes one way.
No shit.
100%. And like, we live 30 minutes out of town, and Otto like all of his friends are in town too. So what was it the other night? My kids had, we're going to go down a rabbit hole on this one. Carter already knows about this part of it. My kids were being little jerkwads. Oh. And they were just being kids. It's just, it is what it is. Kids be kids. And my babysitter is fantastic and wonderful. But I have 5 kids, and I have 5 little Stacias.
Demons.
Pretty fucking much. They are headstrong.
I was just kidding.
They're headstrong and determined. That is what they are.
Yeah.
And and sometimes they got a little bit of spiciness and attitude.
Spicy, for sure.
Because they've got to figure out how to handle all of that spicy and attitude.
Plus, they just bounce their spiciness off of each other.
Oh, they do. They just feed. Yes. It's like, oh my gosh. And so they had overwhelmed the babysitter. And the babysitter had told, hey, they were naughty, this, that, and the other. And so I made Parker had to sweep the shed and clean up something. Tinley had to clean up something. They lost their electronics. And then Veda and Otto had to go buy flowers and a treat. And then they needed to help me clear out some of the storage unit to go donate stuff. And so flowers and a treat, they had to buy it and then go drop it off at the babysitter's house. And it was really great because I got to talk to her mom too, because she actually wasn't there. And so I was like, I think it was a mixture of things. Like, we had the smoke, we had the heat, we had just emotions everywhere. And they tried to do something and it slightly failed. And then they tried to pivot. And it was just, they hit overtired, overwhelmed and everything. And it was just chaos, just straight chaos. And I said, I think it was a lesson learned for all of them. And so my kids were like, I don't even know why she's mad at us. And I was like, she's 20, guys. I'm like, you guys are a lot.
Yeah.
You guys are a lot. You got to remember this.
For sure.
And, but they got to learn a lesson that, hey, I had said to them, I'm like, what I had said is that you cannot choose how someone else feels. But if what your actions did led to someone not feeling good, it is your choice on how you fix that. And I said, that's it. You can choose whichever way you want. And I said, and how are you going to fix it? Are you going to whine and bitch and complain? Or are you going to actually do something about it? Because you can say sorry. You can give them something and be like, hey, this is it. We're going to move on. And next week is going to be so much better. And so as they had, did their little vent session, were angry, they realized, hey, yeah, you know what? This is something that we have to do. After they were like, this is so in the 90s, Mom, or this is so in the 2010s, or I don't know what they said.
Probably.
They said some stupid shit like that. And I was like, well, guess what? We're in 2026 and you're doing this right now. So I made them go up to her door and
that's awesome.
deliver it and everything. I was like, good. These are lessons you guys have to learn. And it is, it's so important. And mind you, Josh, my husband, had messaged me and he's like, man, I'm so sorry that your night ended up turning into all of this. And I was like, No. Like, we learned lessons. We did everything because, mind you, I didn't get home until like 8 o'clock. And so we squirreled off of our original subject. Don't worry, I'm circling back, everybody.
Reel it back in.
Reeling it back in. So my kids apologized. They understood what the problem was. And I asked them, like, what did you learn? And they literally had, not verbatim, but it told me, like, you know, we learned that our actions can sometimes cause problems for other people. And we need to figure out how to come from those problems and fix those problems. You know, is it going to fix everything? No, it's not going to fix everything, but it may make someone feel a little bit better and not feel like she felt like a failure. And we're like, we don't want you to feel like a failure. Like, they enjoy you. They have so much fun with you. Like, we want you to enjoy being around us too. So they learned that. They learned the lesson. They packed up the storage unit. They did what they wanted to do. And then Veda wanted to go to a friend's house. And I'm like, Josh was like, do we think it's appropriate? And I was like, why not? Like, they made a mistake. They apologized for the mistake. They fixed their mistake. And then it's time to move on.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is so important that sometimes we stay stuck in that negative. Like, no, you lose all your electronics forever and you lose all of this for the day and you're grounded like this and the other. What the hell is that going to fix? Or is it important to actually show them that you can make a mistake, you can fix that mistake, and you can move on? And I thought that was so important. And so Veda wanted to go to a friend's house and Otto wanted to go to the gym. So we finished all of this. I worked for the day. I didn't get home until, I think it was like just before 5 is when I had gotten home. And then we did all this with the kids. It was 7:40. And I'm in the backyard and it's like sprinkling. I'm picking up and they're like, we want to go to a friend's house and we want to go to the gym. And I'm like, okay, Stacia, like, which thing do you want to pick? And I was like, well, this is the life I've created. I was like, I got to be grateful for it. I got to do what I need to do what I need to do. And my kids did what I told them to do. And they're putting in the effort and they're wanting to become better. So went and dropped Veda off and it is like 8:05 and we're pulling into the gym. And we live 40 minutes away. And I'm like, okay. And so then I told them, I was like, probably gonna only be like 40 minutes. I lied. Go figure. It was an hour and 20 minutes later.
Yep, usually.
Hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, we're just gonna double it. The gym was open and it was like empty because it was so late.
Oh, it's awesome.
And so he was having a blast. And I'm like, oh well. And you know, he was exercising and putting in the work. So yeah. I literally can't ask for more. Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
Because because I told him he wants to try out because he's going in high school, he wants to try out for basketball. And not only just like high school basketball, he's like, I might want to try out for club basketball. And I'm like, okay.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the list. We'll figure it on out. In which he did 2 different basketballs this last year. So like, this is a cakewalk. We can handle this.
Right.
We can handle it. And but I told him, I'm like, you got to put the effort in. You got to put the work in. Which I was really happy because I saw my phone go off because we have personal training lessons through a facility in town here. And it will tell me when he books an appointment. And he booked an appointment because I was like, before school starts, I want 10 appointments booked. Like, you have to. Like, we don't have a ton going on.
Yeah, right.
There's not a ton going on. I was like, so you need to go to the gym.
Sure.
So I'm like, figure out what time it's going to work for you and we'll make it happen. So again, that comes back to what we were talking about of like, you know, being busy and being hurried. Like I will forever be busy. You know, so many people are like, like when life slows down on the next, it never does, people. You just build the capacity and learn how to live in your life and love it versus let your life run you. So I thought it was really important to talk about and to how to figure out. I think the big thing is how to figure out how to do that. Mm-hmm. How to build that capacity to become the person you want to become, to enjoy the life that you've created. And a lot of times I believe that you're not going to create a life that you cannot handle. Whether you think if you're like a future version of you can handle this, okay, sweet, let's speed up that process to build the capacity for you to be able to handle that now. Right? Mm-hmm. Like I don't feel that anyone truly bites off more than they can chew. Like you can do it, right?
Yeah.
Like anyone can do it. We all have the same freaking 24 hours in the day. I mean, how many different times do I say that? We do.
Many. Is it just how much time you can sacrifice, or?
I don't know if sacrifice would be the right word. I think it comes back to your priorities and your ability to delegate appropriately and realize what is maybe serving you or not serving you. So when you think you've bit off more than that you can chew, take a time audit. Take an energy audit. Is there anything sucking out your energy? Is there things that are sucking away your time that are truly not for your life? Maybe they're for your past version of yourself. Because we don't need to serve that version of us anymore. That's the past. We want to serve our current version and our future version. That's what we need to focus on. Our past version got us here, but it's not going to get us there. There's a saying that I really love, is that the version of you that got you here is not the version that is going to get you there. And same, another one. Ooh, I really love this one. The person that got you here is not the person that is going to get you there, including the person looking right back at you. Like, mic drop, and I do not remember who I heard it from. So I'm sorry if it was your quote. I truly don't remember. But it's so good. And it tells you that, you can't expect to have this life that you want with the version of you from before. You're going to keep growing and you're going to keep changing, and you should. Everyone should. It's not bad to change, and it's not bad to grow, and it's not bad to lose people along your way, because not everyone was meant to be with you for life. Some people were just meant to be with you for a season, and that's okay. And it's just one of those things that you have to accept, especially when you are building the life that you want, and you look at your schedule and look at, how can I fit this, and this in my schedule and still love and enjoy my life and take time to see the fun, to see the happy, to feel fulfilled in life. And there's so much fulfillment, and it all comes back to building that capacity and building that gratitude to enjoy the life and the schedule that you've created. So that's what I got for today. I feel like this is probably a short sesh.
I don't know.
It might have been. I'm not sure.
Got there.
I hope it hit the point for you guys. So that's what we got. Please, if you have any questions and you want us to talk about anything, send us a DM. We would love to hear it. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. And that's what we got.
Yeah.
You know what's something that we haven't done any of our episodes? Thanks Ashbach Automotive for being our sponsor. We really appreciate it.
It's true. We haven't
said that. We're going to start doing that in our future episodes, because Ashbach Auto allows us to use this room to be able to do that. So if you're looking for independent auto repair in Middleton, Wisconsin, in the Madison area, heck, we had someone drive from an hour and 15 minutes away.
Yeah, over an hour today.
To come see us, to come wait and experience wait in this room. Experience the Ashbach way. And she left so happy. So that was awesome. But yeah, so we super appreciate it, and we'll talk to you guys soon.